Welcome to our Rebel Human channel, and this is 5 tips to help you get off of social media. We just got off as a company. My co-founder and I got off personally, and it feels wonderful. It's something we've thought about for over a year. We have our statement still there on our account if you want to go see it, and we'll have it in the notes down below. But we are free. And if you've been feeling depleted by social media, this may be for you too. First, before we get into the 5 tips, some background concepts to understand. Number 1, decide if you want to get off completely or if you just want to modify your behavior, make it more intentional, make it more responsible. So, if we make this clear distinction, whether we're getting off completely or modifying, then we know if we've hit our goal or not. We don't want this to be loosey-goosey. So if you have a really strong addiction, if you feel like your life is depleted because of it, if your mental health is affected, if you are on social media feeling like, oh, I wish I was out there creating something, I wish I was doing something else, but I'm stuck, maybe it's time to get off completely. If you have kind of a soft addiction, maybe you just want to modify, which means maybe you look at it once a week. Maybe you look at it for 5 minutes a day. Make that clear choice, and then you know if you've achieved that. Second background concept is this idea of friction, adding it or taking it away. When we want to stop a behavior, we want to add more friction. We want to make it harder to do. Smoking didn't really change in this country until it was made illegal to smoke indoors, in restaurants, in offices, airplanes. So just telling everybody that it would kill them didn't do anything. Laws had to change. More friction had to be added. You had to walk 200, 300 feet to go outside of your office to have a smoke. That changed behavior. So how can we add more friction? Removing the apps from your phone, of course, and keeping your phone away from you. And you can get really creative around that. When you want to add a behavior, a healthy thing, we want to make it frictionless, making it easier to do. You want to run every morning, sleep in your running clothes, have your your running shoes at the base of your bed, stuff like that. Okay, so now let's get into the 5 tips for getting off social media. And these may not be ones that you would think of normally, not the obvious things. Number 1, tell people you are doing this. Tell friends, post it on Instagram and Facebook, post your statement. Tell people why you're doing this, why you believe it's the good choice or it's best for your mental health. Maybe you don't think that these platforms are healthy for our democracy. That's one thing that we believe. Put that out there. You can leave your accounts up and just never look at them again, never post again. So put it out there. That will help you be held accountable for this choice. 2, do this with a group of friends. It's quite possible that some of your friends agree that their social media habit is depleting, not adding anything to their life, but sucking from it and hurting their mental health, hurting their self-concept and identity and self-esteem. So talk to them about it and see if anyone will do it with you. It becomes a lot easier, and now you have a new connection. Text each other, call each other, get together in real life. There was life before social media. I remember I grew up before there were cell phones or laptops, answering machines even. It's pretty wonderful to just live and not feel like you have to post about it. So see what other friends could get on board with you. 3, when you feel an urge to go look at it, or even like, I regret this, I'm going to download it again. All you need to do is redirect the spotlight of your attention. Redirect your focus. One really simple way is to take a sip of hot water. This is an Ayurvedic thing, and we can talk about this another time, but it's really healthy for your body. Not scalding hot, sippable hot water. And you can do this all day long. Just have a really nice thermos like our Rebel Human, I'll put a link down here, Rebel Human mirror water bottle. And it just redirects your attention. It gives you a moment to pause, and usually that urge will pass. Another thing you could do is take 1 minute, 60 seconds on your timer. Double the length of your exhale. This is the most efficient way to lower your heart rate, turn on your parasympathetic nervous system, so it's calming your nervous system. Again, it's just redirecting your focus, and you're getting the benefits of a calmer nervous system. 4, add something more compelling to your life. When I quit smoking, it wasn't because I white-knuckled through it. It was because I added yoga. This is many, many years ago, 20 years ago. And I wanted to get up in the morning and go to yoga. It felt so good. And I realized, oh, well, if I stay out late drinking and smoking at the bars, I'm not going to be able to get up and do yoga. That actually feels better. And over time, the smoking fell away. I still drink moderately, but I don't have that connection of drinking and smoking. So think about something more compelling that you can add. I mean, maybe making music, singing, seeing friends, volunteering, going for a run, take a bath, write poetry, write in a journal. Maybe those sound really hard. Maybe it's something more simple, like taking your dog for an extra walk, going to the nearest nature preserve or the lake or a river that's nearby. Eventually, find something that truly is more exciting, feels better, and more sustainably fills your cup than social media. 5, change your relationship to discomfort. One of the reasons we reflexively go to our phone and open up the social media apps is because we're feeling some kind of uncomfortable emotion that we don't really want to feel. It's an escape, and then it becomes addictive. It was developed to be addictive, and you can listen to our podcast, or if you want to listen, you can watch or listen to our podcast where we really dig into the science of addiction and how this all works. But it's an escape, and if we get better at sitting with uncomfortable feelings, they won't affect us so much, and we won't reach for the escapes like social media or eating or drinking or shopping or sex. So one way to do that, it actually takes a little practice to get there, but we can shift our nervous system to get better at this. Do this video every day for the next 7 days or a month. And I promise you, you will get better at sitting with discomfort. And it's a physical thing. It's a physical practice in this video, but it translates to real life emotional discomforts. You will eventually get to the point where something challenging comes up, something upsetting, something uncomfortable, and you'll be like, meh, or you won't even notice it. That can happen with Rebel Human training, so give it a try. I hope this was helpful. I hope it inspires you to give this a try. Follow these tips and you will be set up for success. If you don't follow these, it's just going to be harder on you. So good luck. Reach out, share your comments, share how it's going. I'd love to hear, and I can make some new videos responding to your comments. Subscribe, join our newsletter, Rebel Human Report, listen to our podcast, Rebel Human Radio, and know that we are here, Rebel Human, democratizing wellness, helping you do the hard thing when it's the right thing.